The sun is shining bright on the capital city of the most advanced civilization in the world. Over 2 million bask in its glory, enclosed by a series of concentric walls of marble and mortar. At the heart of the city, nestled within the wide expanse of luscious gardens, lies a majestic palace and the commanding presence of the central mosque. The city is bisected by the river Tigris, with echoes of Babylon buried deep beneath. This is the city of Baghdad, capital of the Abbasid dominion, and therein lies the Caliph of the Muslims. Baghdad is the knowledge hub of the world, patronized by the greatest scientists and artists alive. The fusion of the city's Arab and Persian inhabitants have produced a refined poetic culture. Wealth is abundant. The city is adorned in gold. Men, women, and their dwellings are plastered with it. But wealth has an uncanny power over humanity. It can insidiously change the heart and corrupt from within. The upper echelons of Baghdad's citizenry are steeped in decadence, not too dissimilar to that of the Romans before them. They indulged in wild drinking and sexual escapades, the kind of debauchery that corrupts the earth and causes volcanoes to explode. It is 1031 of the Common Era. The new millennium is still in its infancy. It has been almost a quarter of a century since the Umayyads were brutally deposed by their Abbasid cousins. However, one Umayyad prince escaped in dramatic fashion. His dynasty now flourishes far away in the Spanish city of Cordoba. Al-Andalus, as it was known, is of little concern to Baghdad at the moment. Picturesque Baghdad is a deception. Clouds of doom threaten to engulf her bright sunshine. While the once great Caliph Harun al-Rashid hearkened the clouds to water his harvest in faraway lands, now the clouds are far more foreboding. In reality, Abbasid power is rapidly diminishing as her rulers adopt the lavish lifestyle of the Umayyads before them. The people are far from impressed with their rulers, leaving an opportunity for the opposing Shia factions to exploit the dissatisfaction, to grow their own power and influence. The Fatimids, an Ismaili branch of the Shia sect, control most of the Western Islamic world from their capital in Cairo. The holy cities of Makkah and Medina are in their clutches. Once they topple Baghdad, they can claim the right to the caliphate unopposed, their ultimate political goal. Yet the greater threat to the Abbasids lies closer to home. Another Shia dynasty has emerged from the east. Over the years, the Persian Buyid dynasty, arising from the south of the Caspian, has gradually taken over most of what lay east of Baghdad, as well as Baghdad itself. The Abbasid Caliphate had become a prisoner. The current Caliph, Al-Qayyim, is isolated. The Sunnis are fragmented. To the east reigns Mahmud of Ghazna, who controls most of Khorasan, modern-day Iran. He has the potential to release the shackles restraining the Caliph, but his interest lies in the gold of the Hindu tribes settled along the Indus River. It is there that he constantly forays. Scattered around the region of Khorasan are nomadic Turkic tribes. However, they are in no position to come to the Caliph's aid. Al-Qayyim has none to turn to. It is only a matter of time when the Shia clans forge an agreement among themselves. The Fatimids will be able to take over Baghdad, and the Buyids, in return, would be allowed to rule autonomously. A catastrophe beckons the Sunni world. The once powerful and glorious caliphate faces the prospect of an ignominious defeat and relegation to the annals of history.